It is time for a little tarot reading, and you'll know this is you if it feels like these messages resonate. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Let's get into it. Okay, so we have got the Four of Wands. So this is about celebrating. So if you haven't been celebrating recently, this is a time to start celebrating and really for you to take stock of what's working in your life. You know, like people do a daily grateful list, a daily gratitude list. I would like for you to do a daily celebration list because Spirit's saying like you actually don't celebrate enough. And there's also been like a time of rapid growth in your life recently. Like things have really been stretching you. You may have felt very tired. There's obviously a lot happening in the cosmos. I mean, when is there fucking not? Let's be real. But this is all about like stabilizing yourself, and really like we're looking at as well with the Four, this is a symbol of stability and firm foundations, and you've been trying to create that for your. So it's really this time of completion and coming into peace and contentment in your life, which I know you have been wanting for a long time. And when you reach these important milestones, if you don't take time to celebrate, you're always going to be going after like what's next and not appreciating where you've come from. And then it goes into that destination thinking, which is what you want to avoid, because you'll never appreciate the journey and the process of becoming if you always think that winning is by achieving something. The achievement, if we're going to look at it beyond patriarchy, the achievement is like what you learn, who you become, the friends you make along the way. It rarely is about where you're getting to. So celebrate those things as well. And next we've got the Ten of Swords reversed. And I didn't used to read cards reversed, but now I've started doing it, and the accuracy in it, you know, it's whatever works for you where you're at the moment. And what's interesting about this is with the other card, it was about celebrating, about coming to a completion on a project or a cycle. And the Ten of Swords also says that you've been fighting this. You've been fighting things coming to the end. So if you're not quite at the point of celebration because you're being blocked by, oh my God, this is over, I don't want it to be over, but like this couldn't have begun if something else didn't end. It's in the ending of things that beginnings are created. And that's what I mean about like, don't get so attached to the beginning and the endings of things, because you'll lose yourself and you'll lose the meaning and the consequences of what it's all been for. This could also represent a situation that you've been going through that didn't end so well, and maybe that was this situation, but there are still things to be celebrated about it. We're not bypassing, we're not saying, you know, these things were shit, but like, let's celebrate and be positive. No, it's not about that. We don't do that here at the Cosmic Code. But there are things, there are pains that still need to be dealt with. You know, this guy looks like he's freaking dead. I mean, but you're not dead. You're still alive. You might have some stabby old wounds, but you can deal with these. And even though it's difficult to go back in and look at some of that subconscious programming, it is required, so then you can release yourself from this prison, you know, like this prison of the swords, and move on to an era where you can start celebrating. And this is probably why you don't want to celebrate yet, because it still hurts. So while there is sadness at this ending, so Spirit's telling you like, look at ways to release this pain, like emotional freedom technique, hypnosis, like do some goddamn journaling. That shit's free. Like that shit's free. Get on it and free yourself from this pain and this suffering, because the point of life is not suffering. The point of life is to be the highest expression of yourself and to have fun. So it's time to let go of the past so that you can come into this energy, this celebration. Like, why are you holding yourself prison in the past? Why are you creating more pain for yourself? Like, isn't it time to let go? And then we've got the Seven of Swords, and it's starting to make sense why you're in pain. Somebody's betrayed you in this situation and you never saw it happening. And you're questioning your own sense of judgment, and you might have trusted somebody that's ultimately let you down. What's hard to hear is when you are manifesting, certain people can't come with you, and they're revealed for who they are when things like this happen, so that you can get rid of them from your reality and move into where you're going. I'm going through something similar right now and it really hurts, but ultimately listening to your intuition when something doesn't feel right, and you know, maybe it's not been confirmed in your reality, but you just have the sneaking suspicion, you're not wrong, and spirit wants you to trust yourself even though it's painful. It's also saying that you need to be strategic about what you're doing and where you're going. Like, there can be this need to focus on everything because everything's really exciting, or everything seems like it's a priority. But actually, the more you try to spread yourself across things, the less attention the most important things are getting. So I don't believe that I'm focusing on one thing at a time. I think we're quantum beings. However, I think like more than three big things can be difficult. And you know, it's like, how do you capacity plan for your time? And you could do it like, which project is the most imminent or which is the most exciting, and you can score it out of 10 and be like, what are the top 15 things that I need to do on this in the next month, and what does that look like broken down weekly? And you can use even ChatGPT to help you with this and automate that and really help you with your goals and your approach on a weekly and daily basis. This card's also saying that you might be trying to escape from a situation and not deal with it. I think that that's your pain. I think it's the pain from the situation that it's coming to an end or hasn't quite ended yet. And you're trying to run away from the commitment to yourself and solving those problems because it feels more painful, but it's actually more painful for you to live with it. And the worse it gets, the deeper it gets, and you just feel it even more unless you deal with it. And feelings are supposed to be like clouds in the sky. They're supposed to like dissipate. You're supposed to be like, when you deal with them and feel with them, feel and deal, then you'll heal. Oh my God, I'm a freaking poet. Anyway, I hope this helped you. If you would like any more astrology readings, tarot readings, then you can get in touch on the link in my bio. I also do cosmic coaching, which is essentially manifestation coaching to help you create your dream reality using your human design and astro birth charts. Hit me up.